You may often talk with students whose grades don't warrant advancing to the next level. And yet their faith and their confidence in your ability to change their grade is almost insane. Such students may say to you, "Teacher, what to do? If you really love me, send me on my way to level 2. You say this grade is mine, I thought I was doing fine. Won't you take away that minus sign? Let's see. You can make my dreams come true. I'll name my firstborn after you. You will send me up to level 2. Now, I never had a student actually promise me that they would name their child after me. I've had some very solemn promises, and I'm sure you have too. Now, sometimes you must talk to students who clearly cannot advance to the next level, and it's because they broke the rules of academic honesty. Maybe plagiarism, maybe cheating. Such a student may say to you, "Teacher, teacher, teacher, I know you caught me with the answer key, but if you really love me, send me on my way to level 3. Now, teacher, don't laugh. I'm telling the truth. Wikipedia stole my paragraph. And I know I could have passed all on my own, but you made me put away my iPhone." Now, at some point, you may be approached by a student whom you don't immediately recognize. And once they tell you their name, you realize, aha, that's the student who always got A's in my class. Not A's on their grades, but A meaning absent. Now, such a student may say to you, "Teacher, teacher, teacher, I can't help that class was such a bore. So if you really love me, send me on my way to level 4. I know I hardly came, but I am not to blame. How can I go out in all this rain?" It rains a lot in the winter. Just "And those times that I was late, why couldn't you wait for me to get my pastry and my tea?" And then again, there's those students who hardly submitted any work during the whole semester, and yet they are so confident that in the final 10 hours of the semester, they can make up for what they missed during the past 10 weeks of the semester. I can see you know what I'm talking about. So those students might say to you, "Teacher, teacher, teacher, I spend my days playing Xbox Live. You really love me, send me on my way to level 5. Tomorrow grades are due, so I've come to talk to you. How's my grade? Are you going to let me pass? You say I've 20%. Well, I hope you will relent and let me take a special makeup test." Now, perhaps someday in the future, you may be approached by a student who hasn't come to ask anything at all. They merely want to thank you. Such a student may say to you, "Teacher, teacher, teacher, thanks for being such a brick. Because you really love me, I finally made my way to level 6. You've made my dreams come true. I'll name my firstborn after you. I never guessed how much